Hi guys, welcome to this video about the test of the 122 times zoom of the Panasonic Lumix FZ80 or F82, which is the same. So there's an option with this camera to have not only the normal optical zoom, but you have this extended optical zoom. It only works when you use reduced size. It's only available with 9 megapixels or below. 9 megapixels mean it's half or less than the real size of the sensor. So what they do, of course, they just use the smaller size of the sensor, and that gives you the 122 times zoom. Some people would, I think, probably professional photographers would call this crop. I mean, compared to the whole size of the sensor, it's crop. It's using just a part of it, but it's still 1 pixel of the image will still be 1 pixel in the sensor. So it's debatable if this is really crop or not. For me, it's actually not real crop. When we go to even more like digital zoom, then of course it's crop. That's no doubt, but here it's really debatable. And additionally to that, there's a 4 times zoom. So, but I'm not sure about that. How they write it, they say 2 or 4 times, so maybe it's just 2 times on top of that, or 4 times on top of the regular optical zoom. So it will then come up to 240 times about zoom, but then it's real crop. But this test today, I'm not talking about real crop or digital zoom. I'm just talking about this extended optical zoom. So I've made a couple of tests. I'm not 100% done with it, but I'm still trying around because I had a little bit mixed results, but I will show you now what I found till now. So again, this is the base of the picture which I had. This is on top of a really high palm tree in our neighborhood, and this is 60 times zoom. You can see it is 1200 millimeters compared to the 20 millimeters which is with the wide angle, so it's a 60 times zoom. So what I've done, I've made 3 pictures. I have made, these are crop. Of course, just a really small part of this original picture. Maybe I can go back to this picture and show you about what it is. I think it's about this part here. So again, I have made 3 pictures with absolutely same settings, except different zoom and different resolution. I've been using tripod. It was some sun. It was not super bright, but it was about 1 hour before sunset, and there was still some direct sun. I've used a tripod, and I've been using a timer, so I didn't touch the camera, so it should be close to perfect conditions. And here we have the 60 times zoom with only 8 megapixels, which means I have to zoom in, like in the picture. When I'm viewing the picture, I have to zoom in a little bit more. Here I have the 122 times zoom with only 8 megapixel, which is close to the maximum of 9 megapixel, which is available on the extended zoom. And that means I had to make this crop here for the test, I had to zoom in less on the picture itself because it had already double zoom on the camera. Here, as a last comparison, I have done 60 times zoom, but with 16, or no, it's actually 18 megapixel. I wrote it wrong way, but yeah, I hope you can see that it's an 18 megapixel camera, so it's the maximum resolution. So if here it's, yeah, I mean I have been zooming in really hard, and I mean when you compare to the original picture, this looks really bad, but when you look at the original picture still looks really good. But you can see some differences. Here it's somehow washed out. It doesn't have too many artifacts or noise, but it's a little bit washed out. Some details are missing, especially to the one with the 122 times zoom. Here some yes, you see more details, and there are a few areas where you see less details. Here I think around here in this area, no, here especially here it looks like a straight line. Here it's definitely not straight line, and the 18 megapixel picture confirms that it's not a straight line. It's something like yeah, whatever it is, but it's not a straight line, so which is almost shown here. So you see here are definitely fewest details, but the picture doesn't look too bad. It's just, it doesn't have all the details, and it was like really highly like extrapolated. I mean not in the picture itself, but here while zooming in, and there was not enough detail to bring everything out. But it's for me it's a really good picture. It's a surprise that it's so good with only extrapolated from 8 megapixel. So this thing should actually, like these two pictures here, should have maximum resolution. So on both of the pictures you have 1 pixel in the image for 1 pixel in the sensor. So it shouldn't be actually a real difference, but the difference is huge. I'm really surprised, and I have to confirm. I will do more pictures. I think here we have more details. There are some areas where we have even more details here. Maybe in this area where here it seems to be a little bit washed out, or here on this leaf here, there are some areas where I think this is has a little bit more detailed, but it has much more artifacts, much more noise for my taste, a little bit too much. I haven't changed any settings, so for me it's actually surprised to see such a difference. And I would actually consider this image best out of this comparison. So I yeah, if I don't do any more tests, I would recommend, if you need 122 times zoom, yeah, if you have a good editing functions on your PC, maybe you are better off with taking 16 megapixel or 18 megapixel and only 60 times zoom, and then make the crop on PC if you don't have good possibility, or if you don't want to waste time, or if you want to concentrate really on the topic, on the subject, what you want to take, and maybe maybe work a little bit with the light. Here, when you have more zoom, then you can better concentrate on the light of a specific part compared to this one. But yeah, I'm actually not done here. So because I'm really a little bit split to decide which picture is better, and this is actually too good for me compared to this one. So yeah, for me, I have to do more pictures, maybe with different light conditions. What I have made an additional picture. I have this comparison with 60 times zoom with 8 megapixels and 122 times with 8 megapixels. So this is a clear verdict, and it has to be like this because this on the viewer side had to be extrapolated much more with same resolution here and compared to this one. So it has to extrapolate double. I mean, this is actually not even a crop when you look. When you have 122 times zoom with only 8 megapixel. Here we had still actually with 120 times zoom we have still 1 pixel of the image for 1 pixel of the sensor. Here we don't have this, and so it's no surprise that this is totally washed out compared to this one. But if we go back to the other image which we had, I mean, here there was not so much of a difference, and with the other comparison it's much more difference. So I have to double check. I mean, I have not only been taking one image each, also with the other comparison I've made at least 3 pictures for with every setting. Like also here, 60 times zoom, 8 megapixels. I have done 3 shots, all with tripod, all with timer, all with refocusing, and so but everything looked like this. And here same thing, all the 3 shots looked way better, but there was less light. Maybe if we have less light, maybe then the difference is bigger than when we have more light. I don't know. I have to double check that. Yeah, so that's it for now. I go last time back to these 3 images. So I leave it up to you if you need 120 times zoom, what you use, or if you use the 60 times zoom and 18 megapixel or 120 times zoom with 8 megapixels. So of course pros will like this. For me it's more like this. If I can get rid of the artifacts, maybe it was just by chance, but also here all the 3 shots were same. But I will test a little bit around, maybe with different settings on the camera. But yeah, it looks like, yeah, it has 122 times the like optical zoom. I mean, it's not an optical zoom, it is almost same like a crop from the whole resolution from 18 megapixels. So yeah, of course real zoom is only 60 times. When you have only 60 times zoom, whatever you do, I mean, that's the maximum. The rest is more technical crop or optimization or whatever. So yeah, I'm done here for the moment. I hope I was able to help you a little bit with that. If you have any questions or comments, just write to the comment section below. I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.